walking down the street, everybody that you meet has an original point of view. And I say, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. If you could learn to work and play and get along with each other. You got to listen to your heart, listen to the beat, listen to the rhythm of the street. Open up your eyes, open up your ears, get together and make things better by working together. It's a simple message and it comes from the heart. Oh, believe in yourself, for that's the place to start. And I say, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. To learn to work and play and get along with each other. What a wonderful kind of day. What a wonderful kind of day.
Hey, DW! Hey! Whoa!
Every day when you're walking down the street, everybody that you meet has an original point of view. And I say, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. If you could learn to work and play and get along with each other. You got to listen to your heart, listen to the beat, listen to the rhythm of the street. Open up your eyes, open up your ears, get together and make things better by working together. It's a simple message and it comes from the heart. Oh, believe in yourself, for that's the place to start. And I say, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. To learn to work and play and get along with each other. What a wonderful kind of day. What a wonderful kind of day.
Hey, DW! Hey! Whoa!
Oops. Hello. This is not showing up now. Okay, there it goes. It's fine. Welcome, guys, to our new Tuesday game, which is Expeditions Conquistador. We're gonna see. Hi, Shibs. This is a game called Expeditions Conquistador, which is a turn-based tactical party RPG where you play as a conquistador. So, yeah, it's there's a interesting. Can we actually not actually change the settings other than Iron Man? I wonder if this is a tutorial. How did you find it? So we figured out yesterday it was Troy Goodfellow's blog. Troy Goodfellow is one of the guys on 3 Moves Ahead. I think he's not on it very much more. I haven't listened to 3 Moves Ahead in a long time. Is Troy Goodfellow the guy who originally founded 3 Moves Ahead and isn't on it very much anymore? I don't remember. I can't remember these guys' names, which one is which. But anyway, yeah, because I looked it up yesterday. When you were talking about it, the actual blog, I found the article. So I did, and I played this when I got it a little bit, but this is another of the long list of games that I started and never finished, along with the long list of games that I bought and never played at all. So it tries to, I mean, this is a game about, being a conquistador. It knows what the subject matter is. Okay, yeah, Troy started 3 Moves Ahead. It is on probably 30% of the time. Yeah, okay, that's. I was thinking that was him because I remember that was one of them. It's is Troy the one who went to Paradox? Who did PR for Paradox? I don't know if he's still doing that. This game is really. So this is standard RPG. Oh yeah, you got all your kind of stats. I think what's like there are some really interesting things about this game that I forgot, but I saw when I looked at that article again. Is like the fact that you could just play a woman in this game, and so one of the things is like this game is trying to deal with certain things, you know, namely the racism and the white supremacy and the conquest of the America's brutality to some extent or another. Oh, right. It was when the past. Yeah, he's probably still there because he was Fiona's PR contact. That's right. Okay. But then there's something that doesn't. You know, it just basically says we're not going to deal with gender. So like you could just play as a woman and you have women characters, and I don't think there's any kind of like effect of that. I'm not sure, but we should probably do it just to see. Which is, you know, this is maybe a bad decision in terms of like, you know, if we're talking about actually addressing the colonialism, you know, and we're kind of acknowledging that from a you know, like intersexual is not just the idea of like, oh, things are, you know, there's lots of different kinds of oppressions. It's specifically the idea that structural oppressions work together and you can't just split them out and say, let's just pretend patriarchy and sexism don't exist and we're just going to talk about like white supremacy. It's not really a thing that works. So right off the bat we have this, but we're gonna see how this works. I don't know what these names are. Okay, that's fine. Sure, whatever. Okay. Tactics changes the starting situation in the battle to your advantage, determines the amount of items you can bring into combat, and how far your troops can place them. That's right, there's like traps and stuff. Diplomacy, we probably do need diplomacy. Healing reduces the medicine cost of treating injured expedition members. Survival improves the results of hunting, reducing daily use of rations. That's probably increases your daily movement and occasionally grants better information about battles. And leadership bolsters starting morale of your people and raises their maximum morale, reducing the risk of mutiny. So we don't need that. How much can we go? Okay, we go to 10. Honestly, let's do that. Let's get our diplomacy up. I'm trying to think if we should reduce anything. I don't know if this is as useful, but it feels like it's probably important still. It's probably fine. Alright, so we're starting followers. How many do we actually get? Oh, right, down here. God, yeah, there's a lot of setup to this game. So I want to find one. Yeah, oh, right here. Okay, so, yeah, this is one of the things I do remember of this game. Is some of your followers, a fair number of them, will just have the trait racist. It says, may lose morale if you recruit followers of another ethnicity, but may gain morale if you display racism. So we're not hiring her, but... Also, these are classes, basically. So, doctors, hunters, scholars, scouts, and soldiers. It looks like Rosa's watching the game. Yeah, she's actually... The camera is, like, such that if she is looking to the left, she's looking away, whereas if she's looking to the right, she's actually looking at me. Okay. This person on the other hand is open-minded, which is anti-racist, apparently. I thought you meant racist was a class. No, racist is a trait. Oh, well, yeah, this person seems pretty nice. Yeah, their class grants them weapon proficiencies. Oh no, it doesn't. It's actually different for each person. Weird. Do they have different... they do. Oh, the stats are just for. Yeah, this is such a like D&D. Like the stats and the way this works are very. I mean, look at this crit percentage and the damage on the crit, the damage multiplier. Oh, peaceful, altruistic narcissist. All right, I think we like her. Oh yeah, I don't know how much I'm supposed to like. Okay, I'm gonna do this because I just want to see what it says. Okay. Right, there's 5 classes, so you can get 2 of everyone, but it says one scholar and 3 soldiers is what it recommends. Okay, that's kind of what I wanted to know. So we're gonna try to be nice. You know, we're gonna try to be not horrible, and the thing I'm curious to see is how does the game, because I don't really remember, but I know the game does, you know, put you in situations where you're kind of pressured. Is how does this game handle peaceful, racist, narcissistic? Jesus. Oh, I guess we can also, they actually do have backgrounds. Teresa's mother died when she was giving birth, launching her father into a deep depression from which he never recovered. Seeing suffering all around her as a child, she grew determined to help people get well. Before joining her expedition, she's a local doctor in her area where she excelled particularly in stitching wounds. You know, we'll be very happy to hear you're going to be nice. Yep. So are we gonna play this historically accurate or nice Conquistador? We're gonna try to be nice because I want to see how the game handles it. That's basically also because I don't think I could handle, you know, just being out and out horrible. Okay, peaceful, altruistic, proud. Okay. Peaceful is, yeah, not great. Pious is also not great. So that means I have to follow. None of these guys are great, to be honest. We can replace some of these people over time because we will actually get the opportunity to, you know, recruit natives. Like, that's how the races and stuff comes in. So I hired this person. Do definitely need hunters. Can't believe the hunters aren't good people. Oh, we can read her backstory. Born in 1489, she grew up in a city under the roof of a Fletcher. Her knowledge of bows rivals any expert, and her ability to handle them exceeds even that. She's proven to be equally handy with an arquebus. That is not among her proficiencies, so no, she's not. She trained with the city guard for several years before eventually surpassing her superiors, taking over their duties and teaching her fellow students. Although not exactly humble, she's still well aware of her limitations. Has an overall pleasant personality, making her a great companion. Well, that's nice. Courageous, cautious. What's courageous? Stand your ground against your force. Oh, well, that's not. Yeah, we shouldn't do that. This is not a game. Oh, they hunt for animals, presumably. Yes, no, the hunters are actually like, because you have to, you know, maintain your food supplies. They also have recruit, which is their level, basically. So they're all recruits at the start. I don't think anyone is. This is hunting for food. Yes, we have soldiers at the bottom who are killers. I mean, everyone is going to be in the fights, but I think we want this guy. We might have to replace him though. Okay, so it said one scholar. I don't remember what scholars do. Oh, they have exploit weakness. Oh, that's cool. Which is every regular range attack by this character reduces target's defense by 10%, even if it's a miss. Yeah, it doesn't show me their other. It doesn't show me their active abilities, which is what most of them have. Oh man, look at that guy. Peaceful, courageous, adventurous. Okay. Open-minded, greedy. Peaceful, open-minded, and pious. Okay, this might be good. Mercedes was born in 1946, or 1496, to unknown parents. She was found on the steps at a convent where she was taken in and cared for. Yes, yeah, I talked about that before you got here, Cinco, is, we're actually playing as a woman, and all of the, like, the characters are completely, like, lots of them are women and stuff, and that, this is a choice the game is making, that it's not going to deal with the patriarchy. And that's, kind of a questionable choice, but we're going to see how it handles it. You can't really silo off, you know, colonialism and white supremacy from patriarchy. They are intersecting, interdependent structural forces. Let's see here. Growing up at yeah, she steps to college, she's taken care for, growing, which proved extremely difficult for the nuns, preferring study fields that challenge their faith. Fear of being branded a witch, she ran away at age 13 and lived a secluded life until joining our expedition. Her insights into mythology are unrivaled, and facing a world with a rich mythology in its own right, she is an invaluable asset. Well, that sounds cool. Peaceful, cautious, and adventurous. Huh. Well, he's probably good. Altruistic, courageous. So we want 2 of these guys, so... Let's go her, maybe, even though she's narcissistic. Born in 1498. I'm playing my Castile game while watching this. Oh boy. Born in 1498, Reina is a stoic and professional-minded young woman who joined your hermandad. Oh, there's gonna be like Spanish words I can't pronounce, right? At an early age, hoping to find a place where she could feel like she belonged. She prefers subtlety and cleverness over force and confrontation. She possesses a seemingly endless font of tricks and knowledge of wilderness survival. Right. Oh, I see. There's a lot more soldiers available than any of the others, so... Okay. H is always silent. Oh, so like Armando? Right. Sounds better. I think I like her. Born in servitude to your family, Sierra started her training as a squire. She developed a taste for combat very quickly, and her skills became apparent to you. Yeah, as a conquistador, you're also like a noble, so that it comes into play. At your suggestion, she joined your hermandad as a full-time soldier and has been training there for the past several years before you went on your expedition. Wait, what are we missing? Oh, we're missing a... Wait, what? Did we not get our scholar? What happened? Okay. And we need another doctor. Alright. No. Okay. Young Rosalie is the daughter of your father's most trusted sword arm. Yes, hire the archivist toting witch. Yeah. From the time she could walk, she started her training. Her father determined to honor his name. Because her father had wished for a son, approval did not come easy, but she attained it. Her loyalty is unquestionable, and despite her youth, her swordsmanship is flawless. No. Probably not. God. worried about courageous. I mean, narcissist is also not good. Maybe that guy, actually. Alright. Guillermo Pascal was already experienced in combat at the age of 19, having fought in countless skirmishes and battles. Born into your mother's service, his family has acted as a personal militia to her family for generations. He joined your Hermandad as a sergeant and helped train others while honing his own skills. Guillermo is stubborn and ruthless. It would be hard-pressed to find a better man to bring into the fray. We do have a number of pious people, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay, so we need another doctor, apparently. Not the racist one. Yeah, this guy, I guess. Antonio Velasquez. He's 51 years old. Not much is known about Antonio, besides him being an extremely talented doctor. How he gained the knowledge he possesses or the skills he exhibits are a mystery. Wandering into town from the forest on a day like any other, he quickly attracted a crowd of curious people in the poor quarters, who went from person to person, and with simple remedies made almost every sick person better. His sympathetic nature is unmatched, and he can make any person feel welcome in his company. Well, he's definitely a witch. Alright, we have got the recommended party layout. We can get our stuff up. Okay, that's interesting. Interesting. All witch run, all witch run. Whoops. Interesting. So your scholars give you diplomacy. Like to take a point out of tactics and boost up, actually maybe leadership. I was gonna say one of those down there, but I think getting these all to 9 seems good. Alright, here's our actual background. Here we go. The year is 1518, a year before Hernan Cortez the elected captain of the third expedition to the South American mainland, where he would overthrow the Aztec Empire. But that will not happen, because you have beaten him to the punch. You are the eldest child of a Spanish nobleman, and you yourself hold the title of Hidalgo. Ah, like Viggo Mortensen. With your father's backing, you have been the leader of a successful Hermandad, meaning brotherhood, back in the Old World, a peacekeeping association of armed individuals who protected the countryside around your father's town. So either a militia, or, you know, a militia. During this time, you demonstrated an aptitude for leadership and strategy that earned you the respect of people under your command. But it was time for a greater challenge. With the king's permission and your father's financial support, you purchased a ship and selected your crew from the best of your brothers and sisters in your Hermandad. Together, you are off on the long and arduous, straight up personal millennium. Well, it is 1518, so it's not that unusual. Well, it's not really unusual at all. Together, you're off on the long and arduous journey to explore the new world, quote unquote. In your cargo hold, you bring rations, medicine, equipment, and assorted valuables. You must first make a stop on the Caribbean island of Hispaniola, under Spanish domain since 1496. Here you will hire servants or buy slaves, rest and restock, and gain what information you can about the New World. This is like, the setup of this is very like Oregon Trail-esque. After 5 weeks in the Atlantic Ocean, your people gather on the deck as the call Land Ahoy rings out from the rigging. On a clear afternoon, gulls screeching in the wake of your ship, sail into the port of Santo Domingo, the seat of Spanish colonial rule in the New World.
1518. That year, the Maria Teresa left Spain and set sails for Santo Domingo. Each of us had our reasons for going, but on the sea, they did not matter. The fraternity was our family, and we followed our Capitan. In the worst moments, we learned who we could trust with our lives. The troubles only strengthened our resolve.
The quality of this video is not great.
When we finally glimpsed the shores of Hispaniola on the horizon, relief and excitement washed over us, our hearts filled with the promise of adventure. Our welcome was far from warm, however. The Gobernador disbanded our group and stripe it our Capitan of Common.
Ah, stripe it.
If we were to continue, the Capitan would need to win his favor. It was only the first of many challenges.
Wow. This game does not actually look great. I didn't remember it. I remembered it looking fine. And I guess it's fine, but... Also, oh, the cursor's not locked to my window. That's really annoying for scrolling. I think I can use keyboard controls, but... Time to lead a coup against El Galbanado. Okay. Yeah, I can do this. Oh, tutorials. Welcome. Welcome to Hispaniola. You're reading a tutorial screen. Continue, yep. Oh, so I'm gonna need to move. Is she down there? Is she down there, maybe? Okay. Here you can access the main menu, follower management goals and inventory. Top right, you can see the compass. Opening up some map. Lower left right corner, you can find the make camp button. You can ask them at this camp inside the city. Okay. Okay. Just the highlight button. Alt by default seems punching on the screen. Okay. Secretly hoping this tutorial reveals this to be a MOBA. As soon as you disembark, you're accosted by a group of soldiers led by a tall, heavyset man with graying hair, dressed in the captain's and Apton's army uniform. Halt by order of Governor Bernardo de... Okay, the music is too much here. Halt by order of Governor Bernardo de Manzanado. I'm confiscating your vessel and all her crew and cargo. Preposterous. You have no right to confiscate private property. Captain signals to his troops and they begin to apprehend your people. Take it up with the governor, mi senora. He has instructed me to order you to go to the palace and speak with his grace forthwith. I would not delay any further if I were in your boots. I'm going to station one of my people here to make sure nothing disappears. Everybody is good. By order of Governor Bernardo de... The music is too loud. Chickening out of attempting the Spanish name, huh? You signaled for Rosalie Padilla to head back into the cargo hold. She nods and takes off. A single twitch by the left eye is all that betrays Noriega's annoyance at your insult, as your grace wishes. You're about to squeeze past the captain when he extends his hand. My name is Juan Noriega, by the way. Pleased to meet you. Oh, they took all of our stuff. Crafting material for common items, crafting material for advanced items, crafting material for larger items, crafting material for flammable items. Elena Morales. He nods, lets you slip past him, then he gets back to the business of impounding everything you own. Yeah, there's just kind of, the travel system is a little bit... I was thinking there was something else you can interact with over here, but maybe not yet. Entering Alcazar de Colon, you are led to the office of Governor Bernardino. That wasn't his name before, right? It was just Bernardo. Fernando, yeah. Bernardino de Manzanedo. The governor does not seem particularly pleased to see you. Hello. Ah, Senorita Morales. I'm glad you could come here so quickly. That's Capitan Morales, Governor. The governor dismisses your correction with a quick wave and affords it no further attention. I know your father by reputation, a powerful man back in Spain, but this is Hispaniola. And now you answer to me. I will not let a spoiled nobleman's daughter pay her way to the New World with her father's money. I have better uses for your men and supplies than to waste them chasing your foolish dreams of fortune and glory. Do you understand? Those are my people. They serve me. The court of the governor's lip curls up condescendingly. They serve the Spanish crown, and here I am the Spanish crown. Your men and your ship are going nowhere without my permission. You'll get no such thing as long as this colony is under threat. The fact of the matter is that your troops are needed here. We have been having some problems with the natives recently. Our suspicion is that various groups of them are preparing for insurrection. You would do well to serve your king and his representatives on this matter. You want my help to maintain your tyranny! Fuck! What? Oh my god. I mean, we kind of had to pick that right just to see what he says, because that's such a baffling sentiment to express for this character. I think we're on pace for a record attempt at a fast coup. You want my help to maintain your tyranny? We had to just like see how this goes, see how the game like deals with this, because I'm kind of worried. I really am. I don't think it's gonna. Don't know that it's gonna be great, but I'm really curious. For the briefest moment, the governor seems genuinely upset. How dare you! We have brought culture and civilization to these savages, and the word of God. This island is the gateway to the New World, and you would do well to remember that I hold the key. What must I do to open the gate, then? Go down to the fortress and find the quartermaster, Umberto Il Raso. He will put you to the test to make sure that you understand what it takes to lead Spanish soldiers into battle. When he is done with you, return to me and we will discuss how to proceed from there. With a resentful tap of his knuckles on the desk, Governor de Manzanedo sends you away. Fortaleza Osama. Finding the fortress is not difficult. Now that you're no longer in a hurry, you take the time in to you have time to take in the new city on your way there. Find Umberto Il Raso. You find Il Raso smoking a pipe in the shade, evidently enjoying the warm climate while he watches some soldiers train in the courtyard. He addresses you with a very friendly voice. So you're the new arrival. I saw your ship come in. I dare say it's quite impressive. You must know the right people back in the old world. You notice his accent is distinctly Italian, from somewhere around Firenze. If your ears do not deceive you, that's very specific, but... Pleasure to make your acquaintance, Senor Rosso. The portly man raises his eyebrows and lets out a single, bellowing laugh. Did Manzanedo genuinely call me that? I never thought the old Stronzo would drop the formalities. My name is Umberto de Rossi. It's Italian, but nobody calls me that except the governor. I suppose he finally started using my nickname as well. Ah, no matter. What does Il Rosso mean? It means the red, but if it's all the same to you, I'd rather not go into how I came to acquire that name. I just thought it was a corruption of his name, because it's de Rossi. Fortaleza is a city in Brazil. Oh, right, Barbarossa. Sure, yeah. And what may I call you, Capitan? My name is Elena Morales. Il Rosso's face is split by a wide grin and lifts your hand and kisses its chivalrously. Very good. It is an honor to be in your company, my fair Morales. Manzanato sent me here to take command of my people. Il Rasa crosses his arms and smirks. If you'll excuse my facetiousness, they are not currently your people, Capitan. However, I will be happy to release them into your command once you have shown me that you understand what it takes to command Spanish men and women in battle. Anything less would be irresponsible of me. You don't believe a woman is fit? So this, I get, there are some lines about, like, gender. It's a little bit... Yeah, through a brief tutorial, yes. You don't believe a woman is fit to lead soldiers? I gotta click this stuff just to see how it does it. Don't be ridiculous. I've seen my share of battles, and fighting under an inexperienced commander is not a fate I would wish upon my worst enemy. These people are my responsibility for the moment, and you will simply have to indulge me if you want me to release them to you. Very well, let's have a mock battle then. He didn't even respond! This is a little nice thing, is when the dialogue options aren't just going to lead to more dialogue, they do have special icons. And they tell you what it's going to do, so this will lead to combat. Very well, that is precisely what I had in mind. Here, oh, he's actually got more dialogue. Here, most of your people seem to be done unloading their equipment from your fine ship. Why don't we go ahead and divide them in two sides? I will lead one group, and you will assume command of the other. Let's see if you know what you're doing. Begin battle. I have 3. Well, I need a soldier. I probably should get an archer. Or a scout. Oh no, it's a hunter. What's my scout? Oh, right. Okay. No, not scout. What can they... Do I have my scholar here? I want to see what the scholar can do. A lot of flexibility here. So we get to pick teams like school sports. Yep, we do. I think we want one of those. So what should our third? Should it be a scout? Or like a healer? I think for this battle it's probably a scout. Equipment. Oh god, I forgot. All this shit. Yeah, I can't take Padilla because she's on the ship. Which one is the gun witch? Was that my scholar? Is that Valiente? I'm not sure. Yeah, so there's this stuff. This is skill points. Oh yeah, we can click. Yes. We're not taking her. Oh. I have vague memories of this screen, but... we'll figure it out when we get there. You have triggered a battle! Your people are highlighted blue. The enemies are highlighted red. The grid shows how far you can move. Hex grids, yay. Stay inside the light area if you also want to attack this turn. Convert your actions into moves or walking in the dark green area. Okay. You can switch it between melee and ranged. Fine, so you can start casting hexes on the governor then, and moving through hexes, yeah. Okay. Okay. So I don't actually want to... So, let's see. I only want to move, like, here. So, oh yeah, I can actually look. Here's their abilities. Tactical move. Allows you to move past or away from enemies without provoking attacks opportunity, but takes an attack action. It's basically a withdrawal from D&D. Interrupt. Instead of attacking this turn, you can delay the unit's action until the enemy's turn. If any enemy unit moves within 6 spaces, your unit will shoot, which is, you know, an Overwatch. Spot traps. Yeah. Oh, you also have this. Adds a soldier's melee attack to their defense. Okay. Can we select someone else? Ah, we can, okay. Range attacks depend on line of sight and distance. The farther you are from your target, the less likely you are to hit. Some objects provide partial cover, reducing the chance to hit your target. Some objects provide full cover, preventing you from attacking targets behind them. Okay. This is my, yeah. So I can't really see. Put at least one person on Overwatch. In this instance, I'm not sure that it's useful to put someone on Overwatch. I wish I could see what cover these are. I don't know what they are. I can't believe Elbag isn't here to see all these hexes. 75%, 24%. Full cover, yeah. Full cover. This is a soldier. This is a doctor. Oh, well, we gotta take that person out. I forgot you have a bow. Wait. That's not. Okay. You don't have any actions left, do you? Oh, good. You hit. Oh, you still have movement. Okay, and she still has movement. Okay, so we can. Our movement isn't. Yeah, we can move after firing. Okay. Move over here. You move back here. You are gonna. Oh, hi. Oh yeah, what's your... the blue ring indicates you can still move, the red ring is perform an action. Okay. Okay. Your special move, Fate. Move directly to attack that enemy unit, then they can attack on them. Okay. To do... Oh, you can't do an Overwatch with your sword. So... I guess you're just gonna hang out there. No! Try to hide behind cover. Okay. Misses. That's good. Place two units directly on opposite sides of an enemy. Both units can make a flanking strike on that enemy. Flanking strike does substantially more damage than a standard normal attack. Try to move past an enemy, they will get a free attack on you called Attack of Opportunity. Use tactical move to avoid that at the cost of spending your action. Making a range attack at melee range will also provoke an Attack of Opportunity. Each unit can only make one free attack every turn, which shows they still have their Attack of Opportunity. Unless you have combat reflexes, then you can make attacks of opportunity equal to your dexterity modifier. Moving out of melee range, an enemy also provokes an attack of opportunity. Exploit this to trap an enemy's ranged units. Yes. So, this is a soldier, this is a hunter, this is a doctor. So we want to go... No, we don't want to go like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. very literally attack of opportunity rules. Yes, they are. They are very. Yes. As I said, it's a lot like D&D. The combat, albeit on a hex grid. Okay, so we need to put our soul to get our soldier. I think you just need to go there. You're gonna get attacked by the soldier, but oh, okay. Oh, that's my person. No, that's my person. Okay, so we want to go there because that'll also defend our. Yeah. Oh, god damn it!
Yeah.
Forgot about that. Yeah, you don't have any actions left. Full cover still. Ouch. Ouch. Three major types of abilities: attack action, full turn action, and free action. Use instead of your attack, spends your entire turn to free use, yeah. If you are people injured, select your doctor, click on the restore ability, then click the injured person to restore some endurance. We don't have a doctor. But they don't either. Let's do no.
Yeah.
Oh god, she's not dead. Alright, when your characters become incapacitated, the character's injury may carry over into the world map, and you may lose some equipment. Probably not in this battle. If you have a doctor of high enough rank, you can revive the fallen follower. So obviously not dead. Just kind of stupid. Oh, well, yeah. 30 to 37. 17, you know. So. You missed? I like any combat system lets you scurry out from cover, shoot someone, and then scurry away again. Me too. I'll actually go over there. Is he just gonna shoot us? I only missed. This is only sparring. Glad you didn't actually hit anyone with that arrow. Fortunately, we don't need, like, precise hit or anything. Or what do you call it? What was it called? Point blank shot, precise shot. To hit people in melee. Without penalty. There we go. Victory! Everyone's all excited in the background. Yay! And they're like, oh, we gotta get up. Derasi trundles across the battlefield to meet you, whipping the sweat off his forehead. Everyone says, damn it, you beat me to the precise shot joke. Well fought. You are quite the tactician. Well done indeed. Your people are free to join up with you, if they wish. I have no qualms about letting you take them. You can tell the governor I said so. I hope this is not the last you will see of each other, young woman. I'm not kissing him on the cheek. Nod appreciatively. You respond with a smile and a tired nod, and Derasi pats you on the back. Then he lights up his pipe and walks back to his place in the shade. Returning to the palace, you're made to wait for an insultingly long time while the governor finishes some allegedly important responsibilities. Fortunately, the palace has a very lovely garden courtyard where you can sit and pass the time. When you're finally let through to De Manzanedo, it is without even a hint of apology for the wait. Yes, good. Taking you past whatever test Derasi has devised for you then. I expect you'll be pleased to know the perfect opportunity has turned up for you to serve the people of Santo Domingo. I probably should not just continue being a dick to this guy, but it's very entertaining to be a dick to him. Joke's on you, Governor. I like gardens. I cannot cross the Atlantic Ocean to play fetch for you. Once I've stocked up on supplies, I'm leaving to explore the mainland. I think not. I'm releasing the confiscated contents of your cargo hold to you, but your ship is still in my custody, and will remain so until I'm done with you. Entendido? Which I assume is basically capiche? This is an outrage. You have no right to confiscate my personal property. Your father's property? I have every right. I could turn the cannons of the fortress on your ship and send it to the bottom of the Ozama River if I decided to. You would have no recourse to stop me. The sooner you realize that your objections are futile, the sooner we can get down to the business of how you might earn my permission to mount your expedition. Governor's arrogance seems to coalesce and roll over you in smothering waves. I see that I have no choice. Yes, it is capiche. The governor makes a small pause to savor this little victory, then he folds his face into a business-like expression. As you may have surmised, several problems encroach upon our control of the island. Most urgently, our supply lines in Santiago de los Caballeros in the north are being disrupted by a native cult of pagans that we suspect is using some old ruins in the deepest jungles of the island. Our supply lines must be secured, or the people of Santiago... Right. Santiago will soon be severely threatened by the slaves and the rebels. And the troops of Santo Domingo have allowed this to go unaddressed? Captain Noriega refuses to take his troops anywhere near those ruins, and in any event, they cannot be spared. They are needed to protect the city against the slaves. This does seem a little ripe for a coup. He doesn't seem like he's got very much control over this situation. I have no such superstitious misgivings. Where are the ruins located? East-northeast from here. That way the jungle gets denser and the ground turns swampy. The ruins are somewhere in the middle of it. Bear in mind we know next to nothing about this cult. We don't know what kind of people they are, how much of a fight they'll be putting up. I suggest you catch them by surprise and cut them down first. We'll have plenty of time to find out what they've been up to later. We'll see what the situation looks like when we get there. De Manzanedo waves disinterestedly. Yes, I'm sure you'll figure it out. Feel free to keep whatever items of worth you uncover in that place. Call it your reward for a job well done. Return here when it's over, and we shall discuss your next assignment. As you leave the governor's office, you are met by a young woman in uniform. Capitan Elena Morales, Isabella de Irunes? At your service. I will take you to the docks and oversee the transfer of your cargo into your possession. Very good. Lead the way. She nods once and leads you back out across the courtyard towards the harbor. Concerned... This cult, all we know about is that they worship something called Dagon. A concerned-looking woman flags you down in the street. Capitan Morales, a moment of your time if you'd be so kind. Of course, Senora. How may I help? I would humbly ask that you keep your men away from our young girls. The arrival of your contingency... Contingency? Contingent is probably what they're looking for. Caused quite a stir here, and your men should know that our girls are virtuous. We'd very much like them to stay that way. My troops are gentlemen, and I assure you they would never dream of imposing themselves upon your young ladies. Thank you. I can see that you are a woman of grace who understands the importance of protecting a young girl's virtue. I am relieved by your assurances. Those troops are definitely not gentlemen. Some of them might be. Of course, adios. Adios, Capitan. Yes, we have a few things. We got this too. Oh, this is just the docks. Isabella leads you back to the docks where Umberto de Rossi is jovially overseeing the final customs check of your cargo from the comfort of his chair, pipe firmly held between his teeth. This guy's just like, they decided like, what should this guy's characteristics be? He smokes a pipe. Uncharacteristically, he gets up to greet you when Isabella announces your presence. So we meet again. Sooner than I'd expected, I must admit. And I see you've met Isabella. This picture reminds me of the one of Lenin with the cap on. Oh, yeah, yeah. That picture of Lenin has a very particular association for me, which I'm not gonna go into. And I see you've met, oh yeah, I see you've met Isabella. She's a polite young woman, isn't she? The daughter of Andres de... Yeah, that again. Who came over with Columbus on the Santa Maria, so you might say she's got the pioneer spirit in her blood. Oh boy! Old Andre had her with a Taino girl he took a fancy to, but as far as I'm concerned, she's as Spanish as they come. Oh, great. Oh boy. Umberto nudges Isabella affectionately, which does little remove the beet red color of utter embarrassment from her cheeks. That really is none of my business, Umberto, and you shouldn't talk about her like that when she's standing right here. Umberto laughs heartily. Worry not, mio amico. Isabella is quite capable of defending herself if she wishes to. There is no need for you to protect her from my jokes. If you're quite done, shall we get down to business? Is it about someone who uses it as a profile pic? Yes. Yes, it is. Derossi finishes laughing and gestures say no more. Gestures towards the cargo packages neatly stacked on the wooden boardwalk of the harbor. Jeez, Umberto, now I'm glad I didn't kiss you. It's all here, Capitan. 800 reals worth of gold and silver treasure, 1 week of rations for 10 troops, valued at 700 reals, medicine and medical equipment to the tune of 800 reals, and 2,000 reals worth of military equipment. Only 1 week of rations. Good, you can verify this, Padilla? Your soldier nods. I've been keeping a close eye on the dock workers. I caught one of them trying to pocket some of our valuables. You'll be trying that again soon. Yes! Caught the guy trying to steal from the nobility. I'm gonna need horses and carts and some servants. Of course, you may take 3 carts from the garrison, seeing how Noriega's contingent seem to be afraid to leave the confines of the town anyway. I believe you can spare a dozen slaves from the docks to serve you on your incursions into the island. Okay. No slaves, I want paid servants only. I'm sure I can arrange that. We'll still need a dozen of them, and they'll demand pay up front, of course. I'll talk to them on your behalf. I should be able to get you a good price, say 200 reals? That'll be fine. I'm leaving as soon as the supplies have been loaded onto the carts. Have them join us on our way out. I don't know if any of the character traits of the party members have an opinion on slavery. I'm not sure if that's... I don't remember seeing that as a thing. Umberto nods, turns off toward the palace. Isabella steps forward again. Wait for her to speak. I hope you pardon my forwardness, but would you permit me to join your expedition, Capitan Morales? You have experience in battle? I've trained for many hours in Umberto, but no, I've never faced a real enemy. I'd be happy to simply help with the carts and work around the camp every night until I'm ready to fight. What if you made a huge mistake and picked people open-minded to slavery? Well, that would be a problem. Well, what are your skills? What can you do to make yourself useful? I mean, she said she's trained. I spent almost as much time with the Taino as I have here in Santo Domingo. I know their culture and their traditions, not to mention their language. I'll be a useful interpreter. I also know the land quite well. I've traveled the jungles and coast extensively. Jesus. Go and sign up with Umberto then. That's good, an interpreter. A sparkling grin graces Isabella's face, and she sets off at a brisk pace toward the fortress to pack her things. Yeah, I'm not really sure that she would be spending, you know, half her time, that she would be splitting her time between the Taino and, that's lovely, Isabella, but I actually meant one of your traits. Okay, this is the trading screen. Okay. Merchant has a low supply of resource, they will value that resource higher than normal. If the merchant has a high supply of resource, they will value that resource lower than normal. Aim to buy resources in high supply and sell resources in low supply. All traders are reset every 7 days. At least the Taito are still around at this time. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Let's see. Not sure what I wish there was like a hover over on these. You're passing by a large home in the northern part of town when a man comes out to the front door and trots towards you with a raised arm. Excuse me, senorita, a moment of your time, please? What do you want? You are the new Capitan that came here on the Maria Teresa, are you not? I've seen your troops, they look very capable. The man hesitates. I'm wondering if perhaps you would be willing to hire out some of your men to perform a task for me. I'm willing to compensate you for their time within reason. I don't believe we've been introduced. Oh no, I quite forgot. Please forgive me. My name is Marin Chocero, and I'm treasurer to the governors of Santo Domingo. I love this guy who just bought a couple of small bushes. Yeah, that this is the image of the market or whatever is it's a little strange to keep seeing it. Listen, I need someone to clear out these kobolds from the local mine. Can't wait to get these beauties home. Elena Morales. Now, what is this task? My wife is a soldier under Noriega's command. She was sent on a patrol to the mountains northwest of here, but their detachment hasn't returned. They are weeks overdue. I'm beside myself with worry. He doesn't indeed seem to be beside himself with worry. Thank you, Gabe. Have you spoken to Noriega? Chocaro clenches his fist. Noriega shares my concern, but he insists he cannot spare the troops to send after my wife, particularly now that, he has lost a detachment. I will take my people into the mountains and search for your wife. He nearly erupts in tears. Thank you, Capitan Morales. Her name is Luisa Chocaro. She is a sergeant in the army. She is 31 years old, has long black curls, and she wears a medallion with my portrait inside of it. Please, I will pay you whatever you wish if you'll only find out what has become of her. Marin Chocaro thanks you again several times, and then he thanks each of those troops who are with you before finally withdrawing to his home again. Alright. Oh wait, that's the guy. Shoot. I didn't want to actually leave yet. One of Noriega's soldiers stops you as you're leaving Santo Domingo. If you have a moment, Senorita Morales, Capitan Noriega would like to have one last word with you before you leave. He'll be here momentarily. Noriega shows up a few minutes later. Oh, it's that guy, right. Thank you for waiting. I don't know what De Manzanedo has told you about me. I may be far past my prime, but I'm no fool. I spent a lot of time in these jungles. And I just want to make sure you know what you're getting yourself into. Any advice you have, I will consider. There are many dangers on the island. Savages, rebels, bandits, but the most dangerous foe is hunger. Be mindful of your food reserves. Each person in your expedition will eat one ration every day. Nobody likes having to go hungry. Where can I stop in rations? The market here in Santo Domingo sells plenty of food. To the northeast, Santiago de los Caballeros has a fine market of their own. There are also 3 Taino villages significant on the side of the island. On this side of the island, 1 on the north coast and 2 to the east. Most Taino are very friendly. Maybe you can convince them to sell some food as well. Thank you, Capitan. The old man nods and places his hand on your shoulder. You seem like a woman with your heart in the right place. For what it's worth, I think the governor acted unjustly when he confiscated your ship. I wish the best of luck on your travels. Id con Dios. Is that like go with God? Okay, so I think I can leave now. The cathedral is still under construction, and it shows, but it's already being used for weekly sermons and daily prayers by the colonists. I guess we should attend a sermon. We have a number of religious people. Today's sermon is delivered by a Franciscan monk by the name of Caro from the town's monastery. The sermon is quite different from the seasonal themes you're used to back in Spain. It's clearly colored by the trials of settling the New World. After the sermon, Hermano Caro stands at the door to thank everyone for attending as they leave. He is a slender man in his mid-60s with a long white beard and gentle eyes. When you shake his hand, he gives you one look and then pulls you aside. Hopeless Game is a line about shooting an animal and getting X amount of meat, but only being able to bring back Y if not of meat, because Bannersaka does. Your Grace, a moment of your time, please. Capitan Noriega has mentioned you in passing. He said you and your troops might be heading north to Santiago de los Caballeros within the foreseeable future. Would you like me to deliver a message? In a manner of speaking, I'm hoping I can convince you to bring a modest load of Bibles to the good people of Santiago. Are Bibles really the shipment the people of Santiago need the most? There's no other option. It's just you have to be like, really? Regular caravans where important supplies go between Santo Domingo and Santiago, but this is a special shipment. The Word of God is sadly not reproduced in quantities as large as food and weapons. If this shipment were to be lost, it would be something approaching a tragedy. I guess I should do this. At least to placate him. Very well, have the shipment brought to my carts, hermano. I will see that they get there safely. The monk shakes your hand enthusiastically. Thank you, Capitan. Id con Dios. So there's this. Oh, okay, so this is a doctor. That's useful. At the market. I deal in the Word of God and Word of God accessories. I can't, do that voice, but... Okay. I think we got everything. I don't know if there's... Yeah. I don't know if there's, like, auto-saves. Follower management gives you an overview of the status of your expedition, as well as letting you promote and equip your followers. Skills tab lets you promote your followers if you have enough experience. The possible ranks are Recruit, Man-at-Arms, Veteran, Sergeant, and Lieutenant. You can only have 2 Sergeants and a Lieutenant at the same time. Promotion improves the follower in several ways. Their combat effectiveness is improved. They gain 1 active class ability. They gain 1 passive ability for choosing. They gain 3 points to increase their camping skills. Yeah, I remember this. Remember to upgrade your followers' camping skills after promoting them. Each skill corresponds to a task. When you make camp, your overall chance of success is determined by the total skill value of all followers assigned to that task. You can use equipment to upgrade the quality of your weapons and armor. As you promote them, your followers will be able to equip better gear. Specifically, an empty slot to fill the followers' equipment up to that slot. When an expedition member has multiple weapon proficiencies, you can switch between their weapons with the arrow buttons. Alright. Oh, we do actually have equipment. Can we actually also... Oh, we can actually promote people already. Interesting. I don't know who we would want to promote necessarily. Also, we have, here we go, Isabella. She is peaceful, open-minded, and cautious. Well, those are actually great. Those are all good traits. I think you can just reassign these as, like, at will. I don't think they specifically are, like, permanent. Unless they die or something, then you can, if they become incapacitated, you can lose equipment. This is obviously, like... So why do we have... How much... Costs 100 experience. How much experience do we have? Oh, I have 100. So I can promote one person. Alright. Well, I don't know that I want to promote anyone right now. How's the blanket production worth looking? Hi, Bill. We're not making any blankets. Diseased or clean. Alright, well, let's just go and we'll... oh, I was gonna look at these. This is our inventory. Alright. And this is... quests and stuff. Great. Well, we got... So, Isabella... Is she a soldier? She must be a soldier. Oh, officers give leadership. Yeah, she is a soldier. You're now leaving the free move zone around the city of Santo Domingo. When you're not inside one of these zones, you have a certain amount of moves each day before you have to make camp for the night. When you run out of moves for the day, press the Make Camp button in the lower right corner and use the hotkey. Discovered 1 out of 4 Karen. Okay. That was not a... That's Santiago. That's the ruined temple. Yes. Okay. Can move this. Can only move a certain amount of distance, I guess. Is this like a Heroes of Might and Magic plus colonialism? Kind of. I think your moves go faster or shorter. Yeah, so there's like yellow. That means it takes more movement. What the heck is that? Oh, it's like a wild animal. It's not. I think it's a boar rather than a bear. Yeah, pretty sure it's a pig. Alright, no more moves. Make camp. Alright. This is the camping system. Before you camp for the night, you should assign tasks to your followers, distribute rations, so treat any injured members of your expedition. Each time you camp, you can assign tasks to your followers. Okay, you can assign tasks by selecting your follower, clicking on the intended task. Alright, guarding. Followers set to defend the camp from possible intruders during the night. Patrolling. Followers set to patrol surrounding areas, look for points of interest. Hunting. Followers set to hunt for meat to feed the expedition. Bottom left shows you your total percentage chance of success for each of those activities. Herbalism, herbs you pick up during travels can be used for medicine if processed. Preserving unpreserved meat will spoil during the night if you do not preserve it or eat it immediately. If you have an excess of meat, preserve it for later use. Okay. Some areas are more difficult to camp in than others, so mind the difficulty of the terrain before making camp. Be on the lookout for contextual events, as assigning people to them could benefit your expedition. The auto-assign button assigns each follower to tasks they're more skilled at. All of your followers continue to do their assigned tasks the next time you camp unless they give new orders. If auto camp is checked, you'll automatically camp when you run out of moves. Alright, guard difficulty is very high. Patrol difficulty is low. Hunt difficulty is high. Oh, this is... okay. The ration tab is where to distribute food to your expedition members. You can select individual rationing by selecting the follower, choosing ration type and quantity. Giving followers more than one unit of food has a chance to increase their morale. You're gonna get flanked by pigs. The auto side button assigns one meat to every follower. If you have meat, when you run out of meat, one ration is assigned to everybody else. Assign to all button. Yep. If auto allocate new meat is checked, auto assign will be done automatically each night. That is pretty much. This is much more like, yeah, do that. Just assign everybody a ration, please. And meat if we have meat. Tasks I want to do manually for right now. So this is guarding, patrolling, and hunting. Okay. We can just do the defaults right now. Herbalism and tinkering. We don't even have tinkering as a thing that we can do. I guess you're hunting. Gotta micro that meat. Do not have to micro that meat. Yeah, they're all about 60%. I guess that's fine. Hopefully. Whoops. I want to see this. Okay. Fortunately, despite weaknesses in your camp security, nothing happened this time. Patrols found a length of native raid rope in an abandoned camp. Gained 6 rope. Your hunting party returns in good spirits after the evening's game. Gained 9 meat. That's good. 9 meat is good. Pigs. I care about pigs. Well, we're gonna have to figure out, maybe we should have gone down that way. Or maybe we have to actually go into the jungle. That might be what we have to do. Ooh, 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 what are these? Wood. Okay. We're almost Santiago, so that's we'll go there. Yeah, this is a free move zone. Santiago Market. The market at the center of Santiago de los Caballeros is significantly smaller than the market at Santo Domingo and mainly dominated by outlets for craftsmen that have shops and workshops around town. Attention is drawn to a large four-pronged stall in the middle of which stands a short and slender Portuguese merchant, advertising his goods with the voice of a man 12 times larger. Fresh fruit and succulent vegetables, newly harvested from the western plantations, now for sale at prices you won't believe. Rare trinkets from the jungle tribe, specifically purchased to be exported back to Spain. Buy it now before it ships out. Be the first to wear the exquisite fur of these rare jungle cats before the trend-setting noble women in the king's court get their hands on them. Great. We found Stan. What's your name? Ah, noble senora. It is always a pleasure to see a distinguished caballero grace the humble cobblestones of our market. My name is Diniz Tavares. How may I assist you in this fine day? What do you sell, Senor Tavares? I mean, it said everything. Whatever you desire, I have. If I don't have it now, I can arrange to have it later. Rations for your journeys, equipment for your company, or valuable treasures from across the island. I only regret that I'm very low on medicinal remedies, mi senora. Such supplies are hard to come by in this region. I bought a shipment of Bibles from Hermano Caro in Santo Domingo. Ah, yes, good. I'm glad that the pious friar managed to find someone willing to handle this for him. And if I'm not mistaken, you were promised payment, yes? 1,500 valuables? Where's my option to say, yes. Yes, exactly. I have not been told of that, but I will be grateful to accept your payment. The merchant flashed you a wide grin. By all means, I'm the one who's grateful. The payment will be delivered to your caravan immediately. It was a pleasure doing business with you, mi senora. It doesn't have anything that I want. The merchant has fair prices. Ooh, what's that? Kintara residence. The house near the pier has a sign outside of it that says fishing nets for sale. You knock on the door and a one-legged man with unkempt hair and a scruffy beard answers. So what exactly do you think you just smuggled disguised as Bibles? I don't suppose you're here for the fishing nets. In fact, I am, though it's not fish I mean to catch. Wink. He shakes your hand and motions for you to enter. I see. I have some experience with that kind of fishing. My name is Juan Quintara, formerly of Noriega's company. Now I make nets. Do you think your nets might be used as traps on the battlefield? I've done that myself with excellent results. I will show you how the mechanism should be set up. You won't be disappointed. And how much will such a trap cost me? With a sigh, he sits down in the chair by a workbench. 500 valuables apiece. That is pretty steep. It's pretty steep for a net. Is that what you charge the fishermen? These nets will be a little different. Sturdier. Fish don't typically carry knives or swords. I suspect your quarry does. I can't spare that kind of money. Have a good day, Senor Quintara. He stops and you turn around. Wait, alright. I can lower the price to 400 valuables, but I will go no lower. That's a good offer. I'll order some traps for that price. How much valuables do I have right now? I guess I can still... This is one nice thing is you can always click on this stuff. I have 1,200, okay. Or 2,100 rather. I don't really want to spend that much, but I'll try one. I don't know if these are that useful. How many do you need? I can make up to 3 traps tonight and have them ready for you by tomorrow. I'll need one for now. Here's 400 valuables in advance. 1 trap will be ready for you first thing tomorrow, Capitan. Am I not in? Oh, this is not in the yellow circle, I guess. I mean, this is clearly in the yellow circle, so... Not the same thing. It's fine, and we will be assigning mostly meat. Yeah, good. Corpse treasure! Returning from their trip, your hunters report that they came across a corpse in the jungle, carrying gems and valuable jewelry. Was it a pig corpse? They decided to give the unfortunate individual a makeshift burial and bring the loot back to your camp, along with the spoils of their hunting. Your patrols returned empty-handed. Well, that's... Well, okay, I guess it was the hunting party rather than the patrols. Gain 2 oil. That seems good. so there's road here, but this isn't really where we want to go. We want to go back and go around. What's our other... So what's the... Got some Skyrim-style hoarder animals in these parts, yeah. What's the... Oh, for objectives. There's one journal. Northwest. Over there. Okay. We do need to go back. Fortunately, don't see a good... Oh, there is that. Oh, what the hell is that? Evidently nothing. Those look like graves. Those are graves. Okay. Okay. Oh, can we have some preserved? We can't have some preserved. Two out of three. It's probably fine then. Ooh, we didn't get, the patrols found 3 torches, but we didn't get very much meat, so that's annoying. Oh no! We lost medicine! Your guards failed most. Some of your servants took medicine off the carts in the night. Shit. That's bad. So we have torches. Throw a torch to light up an area to negate range penalties in night battles. Okay. We also did not get our net for that guy that we gave him. We should have done that, but I forgot. Maybe look back since window. Slaves would never take your medicine, just saying. Time on! Oh, I forgot to check out that other blue thing. There was another one, but it was kind of off the path a little bit. There is nothing to preserve. Yeah. Cape defenses hold up to patrol stream added. Okay. In the evening, Montego Aragones comes to you and solemnly asks for word in private. You can tell that he's a little nervous about what he wishes to talk to you about. Take him aside and listen. Aragones follows you out of earshot with the rest of the troops, clears his throat. Capitan Morales, I have an important request to make of you. It's going to seem unreasonable, but I feel that I must ask, or it will eat away at me for the rest of our journey together. Wait and listen. Well, in the tavern back in Santiago, I talked to a scout who recently returned from posting in the region called Borrico on the western side of the island. She said she came into possession of an old stone slab with symbols that describe an ancient temple full of sacrificial gifts to pagan gods. Aha, she did. She said she found a Taino elder who was able to translate the symbols, and now she's putting together a group to go back to Borrico and find the temple. She wants to claim the treasure, and she asked if I would be willing to join our expedition. We'd be 12 troops, and I will get an even cut of whatever treasure we find. The gleam in his eyes tells you that denying Montego this exciting opportunity would have dire consequences for morale. On the other hand, 14 days is a lot of time to be missing a scout. How many scouts do I have? I don't have that many scouts. I need scouts. only have 2. Let's try and make our test. I know I can let you. I know I've let you all down until now. None of us came here to make war on slaves and Spanish soldiers. Have we made war on Spanish soldiers? Or slaves, for that matter? But I ask you to have patience with me, Montego. I will get us to the mainland, and then you'll have more adventure than you could possibly find in Puerto Rico. So I guess this is because he's an adventurer. Yeah, he's adventurous. Montego slumps visibly at your reply, and he fights. Oh, he's lost morale. And he fights to keep his facial expression neutral, but it seems like your assurances have taken the brunt off the rejection. Oh, it did work still. Okay, I understand. Thank you. Montego then turns and walks quietly back to the camp to disappear to his tent for the night. Okay. So what does it say that he is now? Oh, he just lost 1 point of morale because we succeeded on our test. So that's not so bad. Alright. Treasure, treasure, treasure. Bear in mind he's easily your most handsome scout. What is that? Well, I guess we don't know. It's herbs. Ah, I gotta get those herbs. Okay, we gained some experience. There was another cairn. Okay, maybe we should put more people on guarding, and less people on patrolling. That seems fine. Your ex-guards failed to prevent the theft of some of your treasures in the night. God fucking damn it. Put more of you on there and you didn't get anything. That's 300 valuables. Those are herbs. Oh yeah, the thing about herbs is they have to be processed. Whoops. So do we still have any? Oh, we do. We can process them next time. Okay. That's 75% of a net. Yeah. Oh, well, that was 250 valuables, so... Trying to get to that. Shoot. Oh. Okay, well, that's still fine. I mean, it's a very, like, it curves off, or diminishing returns very heavily on assigning people the same goals, so... Okay. Oh. bunch of meat. That's good. Alright, here is a temple. Approaching the ruins, the sound of a low, primal chanting emanates from somewhere among them. At the edge of the jungle, where the trees open up into the clearing, you stop your men and signal for them to stay low and out of sight. The ruins appear to be an old temple from previous civilization, and you must have caught the pagans preparing for a ritual. A previous civilization or the current civilization? Men and women are decorating themselves with blue and white paint in different patterns, while others are piling up wood for a large bonfire. Assess the risk posed by this cult. Most of the pagans are unarmed, but weapons are arranged within reach, mostly bows. An ancient alien civilization. Oh god. But also some shields and obsidian swords. Scattered around the clearing are spears thrust into the ground with heads impaled upon them. Oh, great. On your journey across the Atlantic, your people shared stories about this kind of cult. If you attack now before the ritual is underway, you might be able to catch them at a disadvantage. However, a nocturnal attack would make all those bows a little less dangerous. We're gonna try and be nice. We're gonna try and do this peacefully. Approach with your weapon sheathed. This is gonna go poorly. As you approach from the edge of the jungle, the nearest pagans shout out an alarm, and soon half a dozen of the cultists are forming a semicircle around you. Their weapons are ready, but at least they're not pointing them at you yet. Though their face paints and outfits are nearly identical, you guess that the leader is probably the woman who wears a slightly larger headdress. I mean, at least in Europe, the person who has the biggest hat is definitely the leader. So, that's, I mean you no harm. I'm here to learn about what goes on at these ruins. The problem is I don't speak their language. I needed to bring Isabella with me. Ah, okay. Isabella steps out from the jungle behind you and helpfully translates your words to a language that the pagans seem to understand. In response, the woman you pegged as the leader takes a simple step forward. I am Casaguaya, Cacique of this tribe. Isabella hopefully throws in a note that a Cacique is a tribal chief. You are a tribe? God. Well, yeah, we're really dumb. Casaguaya nods, perhaps a little surprised that you could not tell. You have interrupted our ritual of cleansing. What do you want from us? What is this ritual about? There's no like, okay, sorry, can we come back in a little bit? There's limits to how tolerant you can be. What is this ritual about? Oh my god. Jesus. Just looked at the options. Every year we bring the preserved heads of our elders here. It is a nice head collection, Daimon, you're right. We arrange them around this holy site to call upon their spirits for protection. Then we create a bonfire and dance around it while performing the mystical chants of our ancestors. This is an ancient ritual that has been passed down for generations. It is unique to our tribe. If only you'd kept your wagon of Bibles, you could have shown them the true way. Holy shit, I would not actually be surprised if that is actually like a thing you could do. Okay. Easy diplomacy. That sounds benign enough. I must ask you, however, to leave these ruins tonight after your ritual is finished. Oh god, all these fucking pious people. Shit. This is the problem with pious people. Behind you, Alejandro Pintado erupts with indignation. Capitan Morales! Surely you do not mean to allow these heathens to go through with their ungodly ritual. Did she lose morale? Can't see. Casaguaya turns to discuss your request with the tribesmen, then she turns back to you with a grudging nod. Very well. We thank you for respecting our traditions, and in return we'll vacate this site tonight as soon as the ritual is complete. I mean, how did we respect their traditions other than by not killing them? You thank Casaguaya and leave her and her tribe to their peculiar rights. Your pious followers have lost morale, which is probably a lot. Yeah, Pintado, Valiente, Pasquale. Any others? No, just those, okay. We're back to the governor of Santo Domingo. 2 out of 4 cairns on the outskirts. Northwest, okay. Are those the other cairns? I hope those aren't the other. Well, maybe that's still not that bad if they are. Oh, she's not doing anything. Alright, that's fine. Your patrol has taken some valuable trinkets from an abandoned hut. And we got a bunch of meat. What? Why did it stop? Oh, that's different. Chart the coast. 8 cairns. Oh my god. You really want to just like go all around this island. Which I don't know that I do, but can I get back to? Okay, I can go over there. I guess one of these guys can preserve our 1 meat. Yeah, we can get Tinker eventually, which is, I think, like when we have materials, we can craft things at night with them. We just don't have the ability to do that yet. You have failed to stop wild animals from breaking off of some of your rations. Wow. Oh good, the boars don't auto-attack me. A little bit worried about that. I haven't actually gotten to a battle yet, aside from the tutorial. But we will. There's some meat to preserve. Yeah, why is that? The green should not be highlighted there, but... I'll meter catch. Got 8 wood. Ooh, what's that? More wood. just auto-assign them, to be honest. Unless there's really a need. But I still don't want to auto-camp. Oh, we got medicine. That's good. Not very much meat, though. Hello. The village is fairly well hidden in the middle of some of the densest, wildest jungle on Hispaniola. Its inhabitants don't exactly show up to welcome you into their community. Instead, warriors watch you from a distance a good half hour before you reach the village itself. Your troops sidle into the settlement, a modest tribal community of some 20 huts. The inhabitants are hidden away in their homes, but all the warriors of the tribe that have assembled in the village center, taking up a menacing position behind their cacique, a tall and strong-looking man in his 30s. Buenos dias! I am Elena Morales, and these are my people. We have no hostile intentions. The cacique does not move. He answers in very poor Spanish, but it is Spanish, at least. My name is Nibagua. These are my warriors. I do not trust that you speak the truth. I have brought a caravan of food, medicine, valuables, and military equipment. I wish to trade with your tribe. White men do not trade. You cheat and you steal. My tribe was thriving before you came here with your weapons and your diseases, and now we are all that remain. I ask you to leave. Good sense motive roll. Yep. Where's I don't have an option to just say, okay then, bye. Like we're a dick no matter what. Honorable Nibagua, I cannot ask forgiveness on behalf of others, but I offer you my apologies for the wrongs committed upon you by my countrymen, and I beseech you to judge me by my own actions. Like, oh well, I didn't do it. Nibagua's attitude relaxes ever so slightly, so you can't play nice Conquistador after all. Well, that's what I was interested in, is what are the limits of how far it will let you try to be nice? Because obviously, like, you are here to do a thing. If you were being nice, you wouldn't be here. Your goal is colonialism. Nibagua's attitude relaxes ever so slightly, but the suspicion still radiates from like heat from a rock left all day in the sun. Your words are sensible, but they are only words. They're not sensible. Rosalia Padilla leans over and whispers helpfully, we should offer a gift to the tribe to demonstrate peaceful intentions to show our respect. It's a lot of valuables to offer. Okay, offer 500. Nibagua hesitates for a long moment, and then he slowly nods. I accept your gift. Thank you, Nibagua. I congratulate you on your wisdom. May our trade benefit all of us. He walks back to his hut to confirm with certain members of his tribe and inform them of your agreement. His warriors disperse throughout the village. Materials for spike traps. Oh, we can sell them weapons and get a bunch of money. How do we sell them? I don't actually... Oh, this is... Okay. This is what we're giving them. This is what we're getting. Oh. So they also have a low supply of rations. I wish I could sell them medicine. I have lots of medicine. Oh, I see. Let's just give them some equipment in exchange for some valuables. My materials just have an attack button. Alright. Yeah, I haven't really. I remember trying to engage with the trap system a little bit and kind of finding it not great, or that it didn't seem all that useful to me, but maybe that's just really taking advantage of it fully, or hadn't figured it out. Those are herbs. Okay, seems fine. We have meat? Oh, we got some metal. Your hunters return from their evening hunt with the largest, most succulent peccary you've ever seen. Antonio Velasquez steps up to your tent with a shit-eating grin, awkwardly carrying the large beast. We found this monster of a pig down by a nearby watering hole. We thought you should decide what to do with it. Jesus, you could just give it to one person? No, we're gonna turn it into rations. We're kind of getting low. As much as this would boost morale. Preserve it. It should provide enough rations to last quite a while. Your hunters quickly tramp off into preserving tent. They have a long night ahead of them. Plus 30. Yeah, that like doubled our rations. That's good shit. Oh shit, there's one of the parents. We can herbalism. Herbalism. So it doesn't auto-assign to herbalism. Okay, we gained some medicine, we gained some meat. Isabella is chopping firewood for tonight's campfire. This event is just called Isabella. She pauses and folds her hands on top of the axe. Buenos tardes, Capitan. Buenos tardes, Isabella. How are you settling into the company? I love you so much, I got you a whole pig. I already feel like one of the troops. Are we living up to your expectations? I don't know if I was expecting much of anything, really. I joined Noriega's company so I can make a difference. I want to take care of myself and... I don't know. Follow in your father's footsteps, being a part of a genocidal maniac's company. My father wasn't a military man. I want to fight the rebels. I don't know if they even understand, but they're tearing Hispaniola apart. Thought I could fight the rebels with Noriega, but he's terrified to send his troops out of Santo Domingo anymore. Whereas you want to make peace? That is my greatest ambition. The Taino see me as Spanish, the Spanish see me as Taino. If they would see each other in a light of friendship rather than mistrust, it would be good for everyone. Well, one side stole land and committed genocide, and the other side was the recipient of that, so it's a little bit hard. How would you deal with the rebels? I would kill them! Her bluntness takes you slightly aback. I will not enjoy it, but it must be done. The rebels sow dissent among the Taino, who are peaceful people by nature. They exploit the Negro slaves we brought here by convincing them to rebel, and they kill innocent people who own slaves, and burn down Taino huts and Spanish houses alike. They claim to fight for freedom and justice, but they have their own petty interests at heart. How can you be so sure? Their cruelty betrays them. Good news, Isabella. We're dedicated to dealing arms to both sides equally. Well, that's true. You seem to have a good relationship with Umberto. Umberto's a good man. When he regards you, he sees beyond industry and looks only at the contents of the heart. I think he's the only person in Santo Domingo of whom this can be said. He doesn't see color. I'm not asking about her mother. Thanks for the talk. We should get back to work. Isabella salutes you and returns her firewood. They're attacking our peaceful and lawful and convenient. Cinco, you can't add more Spanish words that I can't say. Encomienda system. there? Oh, there's just herbs. I think I remember this. I just don't know how to say it. Yeah. Encomienda. Mienda. It's a labor system in Spain and its empire where it conquers the labor of particular group of subject people. Used following the Christian conquest of Muslim territories, applied on a much larger scale than the Spanish colonization of the Americas. Oh, look at that horse go. I have a lot of medicine already. I don't think I need to actually... Although you're also not going to do much for hunting. Yeah, so... Okay. Guards failed to notice the theft of some of your metal. Ooh, my metal is good, though. Okay, I gained an equipment. Only gained 4 meat. What the fuck is that? That was wood. What is in here? Another village. A butterfly village. You arrive at a small and unassuming Taino village in part of the island that the Spanish call Higüey. Its villagers are peaceful, yet nervous as you enter. The chieftain, Kotubaname, comes to you, greeting you with open arms with a hint of anxiousness. You notice a small group of Taino. They're building spike traps near one of the huts. Trade with the villagers. They have low supply of rations. I don't really feel like giving them rations, though. I guess I can just sell medicine. For 20 medicine? It's fine. I don't know if I actually ever made it off Hispaniola when I played this before. There might have been one down there that I didn't see. Unfortunately, I cannot go very fast here. Okay, 14 meat, that's very good. I don't know, well, that's pretty good. We have herbs that we need to do. I was preserving uses hunting. Okay. I see. Oh, 3 meat. I just go kill a pig. Ah, keep disappointing returns. With no warning, Reina Portaneras appears to be suddenly swallowed by the earth right before your eyes. Hi, Fiona. Welcome to colonialism. Antonio Velasquez walking beside her barely has time to shout "Stop!" before taking one step to the side and disappearing into the ground as well. Both expedition members quickly resurface, flailing their arms wildly and shouting for help. Panicked, somebody from behind you shouts, "Quicksand!" Oh my god. Quick, get a length of rope from the carts. Well, I'm glad we have that rope. After what seems like far too long, one of the servants brings you a rope. Both of the unfortunate expedition members now barely have their heads above the filthy sludge. Oh my god! That one says, "Hi, home now," and this is a game I've never seen before. I'm dead. Alright, who are our members here? Velasquez and Portaneras. So Velasquez, gotta look at here, is our doctor, or one of our doctors. He's pretty good. Portaneras is one of our scouts. Also good. Well... Oh, so it is a turn-based party tactical RPG. It's kind of like, so we're walking around on the world map and we get to interact with events and then it goes into tactical battles. So it's a little bit like Heroes of Might and Magic, I think. The battles are they're hex-based. Yes, and we are a conquistador. We're currently on Hispaniola. We're not into Mexico yet. We are exploring. Also, we're a lady, and we have lots of women in our party, because this game is like, we're just not going to deal with the gender thing. We're just trying to deal with the race thing. And we're trying to see how this game handles the, inherent horror of what you're doing. We've had no actual fights yet. We've been peaceful trading with the natives, and so far. I think we rescue the old guy first. You throw the rope out to Antonio Velasquez. The doctor struggles to grab hold of his new lifeline and then clings onto your life as you and some of the servants pull him out of the quicksand. Meanwhile, Reina Portaneras is getting louder and more desperate. Also, it has occasional massive pigs, yes. Throw the rope to Portaneras next. Once Velasquez is safe back on the stable ground, you throw the rope out to Portaneras, but her head is no longer above the surface, and she can't see your rope. You grab the rope and jump in, putting your arms around Portaneras and hauling her out of the pit. It looks like she swallowed up a lot of sand and dirt. She's probably sick for a few days. Okay, that's fine. Also, seal string towel. Yeah, that's, for those of you who don't know, that is a quote from Chinua Achebe, a famous African writer. Best known for writing the novel Things Fall Apart, but he also wrote a famous essay about Joseph Conrad, who wrote Heart of Darkness, which contains the line, "Conrad was a bloody racist," which felt like an appropriate comment to bring to mind while playing this game, even though that's about Africa versus South America, or Central America rather. She'll probably be sick for a few days. Okay, so I think this is a good decision because 1, the old guy's not sick, and 2, the doctor's not sick. Let's see what okay, she's moderately diseased. Okay, so we'll actually get to see the medical treatment thing at the end of the day. We haven't done that yet because we haven't gotten any fights. While traveling your caravan along the coast, some of your men notice a large amount of flotsam washing up on the nearby beach. You divert your expedition to investigate the debris. The flotsam is mostly broken boards and torn canvas from barrels and packets forcibly opened, but it lies among the nearly intact wreckage of a small boat. Looking out across the water, you can make out several other boats adrift on the sea. Your thoughts are interrupted by the shouts of Montego and Aragones. See, this is why you're still here. This guy wanted to leave earlier, and I told him no. But I gave him an inspirational speech, so his morale didn't get hit too bad. Come quick, somebody is alive out here. Check on the survivor. Your scout is kneeling next to a young man whose clothes are soaked half by water and half by blood. Aragona's... That guy has nice hair. Touches it. So when this guy tried to leave, Daimon also made the comment of, well, you can't let him leave because he's also your most handsome scout. Aragonas lifts the survivor's head slightly, and he coughs violently and then regurgitates a shocking amount of water. What is your name? Why would we assume someone did this to you? I assume it's just got a shipwreck. What is your name, amigo? Diego, your grace. Aragonas cuts in emphatically. What happened to you, Diego? I mean, it's nice hair, I understand. The savages, oh great. They came in their canoes, they killed us all. Well, they didn't kill you, so they do not kill you all. Do you know where they came from? Where'd they go? Mama, I want my mama. The young man inhales sharply, then lets out a long, slow breath. He is still. Aragonas mutters a curse through his teeth. They killed him. Bastardos. Well, I mean, I want to track them, not to kill them, just to kind of find out if there's anything more to this. You have to say Diego, so it rhymes with amigo. Diego. Amigo. Aragonas is still holding the dead man, quaking slightly with anger. Alejandro Pintado slowly walks up behind him and puts a hand on his shoulder. Calm, Montego. Let us give this poor young man a proper funeral while the others track his murderers. Well, Montego's my scout. He probably is good at tracking, but... Track them so you can sell them arquebuses too. Yeah! Fiona, this has been a lot of me badly pronouncing Spanish words as well. Together they carry him from the beach and on firmer ground, picking up a shovel along the way. Doesn't take you long to identify the tracks of the attackers, even amongst those of your own troops, as their footwear is much different from your military boots. Tracks are leading east along the beach. Wait, east? It's like over here. Oh. We walked. This is the way we came! Did you all learn Spanish at school? Seems like everyone in the US learns it. Like how we learn French in the UK. I took German in high school. We had the option of German or Spanish, and I took German. I had Spanish class in preschool and kindergarten, but I don't really remember any of it other than Popojito. Oh, the treatment windows here. Okay, so this is our new thing, right? We got a treat. Treatment windows where you treat injured followers. This tab is only available if you select a wounded follower. The health of a wounded follower may deteriorate during the night if left untreated. Follower, you decide a doctor and a required amount of medicine. As captain, you count as a doctor as well for the purpose of treatment. Well, that's interesting, but I'm a pretty shitty doctor. That's not what happened, time on. Six stages of inventory are harmless, moderate, severe, critical, fatal, and dead. Okay. So they're at moderate, maybe? They're only at moderate, okay. That's not what happened, Fiona! 7 to 8 medicine to treat. Alright. Do I actually get to do things? I don't think I get to do anything normally. I'm just confused about, like, does my skill? Huh. I guess my skill doesn't affect it, so I should use myself if my skill doesn't affect it, because I don't get to do anything. We have some herbalism, that's fine. Okay. We countered a pair of tribal scouts and confiscated their weapons. Why? Returning from their trip, your hunters report that they came across a corpse in the jungle. Oh, we already had this. Okay, we just got some gold. We gained 9 meat, that's good. Reina Portinera's condition has improved, that's good. We did spend 8 medicine. I got an achievement for having all of my followers be disabled at the same time, which clearly did not happen, so... bugged achievements. I think the Welsh have enough on their plate learning their own language. Oh boy. Follow the tracks down to the beach till you finally spot a group of Taino warriors in the process of concealing their canoes on the beach. Evaluate the risk. Okay. Oh, I don't actually want to attack them. I just wanted to, like, figure out... Scotland not have mandatory Scots, but, like, no. No, they don't. I mean, the English tried to eradicate Scots Gaelic for a very long time, and were vastly successful at it. I always think of the opening scene of Ulysses with Stephen Daedalus and what's his name, like Butch Mulligan or whatever. What the fuck is his name? And Stephen Daedalus is Irish, or I guess it's Irish rather than Scottish, so it's Irish Gaelic, right? Rather than Scottish Gaelic. But it's a similar situation where they tried to eradicate it. I guess they tried to eradicate it a lot more in Ireland, probably in Scotland. But yeah, Stephen Daedalus is Irish, and Butch Mulligan is an English like university student, and he speaks Gaelic to Stephen, and Stephen doesn't understand him, and Butch Mulligan is making fun of him for his not knowing his own native language, because the English forbid people to actually speak it. Anyway, well, I guess right. I guess Steven's not actually Irish, right? I think it's Mulligan is like, maybe he does it to someone. Maybe it's like their maid or someone. Because Steven's not Irish, but Bloom is Irish. Right? God, I don't remember. Ulysses is, it's a long time ago. It's not like I've reread Ulysses. Anyway. Okay. There are 8 of the natives, but they look poorly equipped. Typical primitive bows, obsidian swords, and wooden shields. Quickly gather your soldiers and climb a small hill at the edge of the jungle to get a better overview of the area. Together, you formulate 2 possible plans. You can either send some people around in a semicircle along the tree lines surround the natives so you can attack them from opposite sides, or you can attack from the hill using the rocks for cover. You should, Fiona. So this is our first actual battle. We don't have the ability to avoid it now that I've actually gotten to this point, apparently. We're getting revenge for attacking the ships, which I don't actually care about, but I was just kind of curious. Let's attack them from 2 sides? I feel like that's better. You direct your people to split up and sneak down 2 separate sides of the incline towards the beach. They set up with their arquebuses behind cover, and at your signal they release a volley that tears into the clustered enemies and immediately cuts 2 of them down where they stand. But why read Ulysses when you could just read the Odyssey in Greek? I've read both of those. I have not read the Odyssey in Greek, I read it in an English translation, but... So you're being colonizers, but can you actually be nice in this game? That's the question, Fiona. That's the question. That's what I want to see how this game handles it. More like you can be less egregiously awful. Yeah, so far that's basically... oh yeah, so one thing that you haven't seen, Fiona, is... Oh, I don't have anyone. But so I have followers with, like, the trait open-minded, which says, may gain morale if you recruit followers of another ethnicity, but may lose morale if you display racism. There is an opposite trait that is just called racist, which the effect is they lose morale if you recruit followers of another ethnicity, but gain morale if you display racism. So we didn't hire any of those people, but you can hire. That's a bunch of people at the start when you pick your guys. Alright, here's the actual combat now. Oh, right, we have to... You will have time to prepare, okay. I can also assign equipment to people. So, I get 6 people, so I probably want to get... Fuck racist. I mean, you know, it's racist or slightly less racist. Like, the whole goal of the game is to be a colonizer, to invade and take over people's land, so... So, we want one of these. Probably want a doctor for this fight. Do we want a scholar? Do you want a scout? Where's my other scout? Oh, he's away because he's occupied, right? No, he's not occupied. Oh, she's harmlessly diseased, oh, so she still has to get more treatment. So we don't want to use her. We should be able to get Aragones. Okay, yeah, that's right. Kitty is very asleep and cute, yes. It's Rosa. I think I want both of these guys. I think I maybe want more soldiers. Just that smoosh face in the blanket, yeah. And then we can go through and select... Okay, so I want to select, like, not you. Yeah, you guys. So you, give you some equipment. Right, so I could promote someone. Just don't know that I want to. I feel like I want to give you some armor. Seems you're playing the game the nicest way possible. 12 non-racist ladies. Yes, that's the idea, is to kind of see how this works out. Oh, she has a bow rather than the gun. That's fine. Let's do like that. Except for when we meet the governor, so you'll always insult him as much as possible. That's true, but he's the Spanish governor who's all like, ah, the savages. Okay, select a follower, see your available start points, click any of them. Yeah, we didn't do this in the tutorial battle. You can switch out 2 followers by selecting one unit, clicking on another. Okay. Oh god, the clouds overhead are confusing me. Alright, you can place your barricades where the battle starts. Place items in the green area. Yeah, I don't know that we have any of those. Oh, wait, we have torches, but that's not relevant right now. Okay, so yeah, we have these kind of... Oops. This game does not lock the cursor, so I have to use my keyboard to move around the camera. Okay. Wait, where can I... Is it net time? No, because I don't actually have any nets. I didn't pick up my net from that guy. And I haven't bought any more of them. Can we move you anywhere? Okay. Oh, yeah, we don't have any of these blue spots. We can't actually put them anywhere, is what it looks like. Although I guess we could swap them. Okay, that's true. Soldier, soldier, scout. Oh, hunter, soldier, scout. These guys are further away. Doctor, soldier, hunter. I think I want to swap the soldier Over here. Warriors. Man-at-Arms Trapper. Oh, he's like an experienced trapper. Shaman. Yeah, so they have their own classes. Interesting. Can I not swap? Oh, maybe I can't swap. Must be nice to be able to drop 400 valuables on a net and not even bother to pick it up. Look, I just forgot that I had to wait a day and come back. Doesn't look like I can actually... Yeah, I think it's just a very, like... The placement is scripted, so I'm not allowed to do it. You're over here. What do we want to focus on? What's the shaman? The shaman seems like the guy who heals. So we want to get rid of him, but... You missed. You dingus. Oh, they did get swapped. Oh, never mind. They did get swapped. Alright. Well, hopefully this doesn't go really badly now. Have a dagger or a bow. Oh, he missed. So you are my scout. Well, if you run up there, that's gonna be a problem. You're gonna get kind of eaten by all these guys. But we pull one of our soldiers up there. Yes-ish. Not the other soldier. No, you're still... Okay, I guess you're gonna run up there. Oh, shit. Okay, well... That's fine then. Oh, well, he already used his attack of opportunity. He only gets one per round, so that would have actually mattered. Alright. Oh, there goes the shaman. What are they going to? Oh boy. Oh boy. That's bad. Okay. Okay. Oh boy. Oh no! Oh no! Don't do it! Okay. Okay. This could go badly. Also, I haven't saved. So I don't think there's. I forgot that there's like not really auto saving. It looks like. Oh god. Why is he gonna fire twice? Asshole, he's got a quick shot. Okay, okay. So, oh god, you're, oh boy, it's bad. Can you actually heal that person? You have to be adjacent to heal, which is what I was a little bit worried. Rapid shot, yep. It's very D&D like. Except with hexes. Okay, so Is that okay? So our scout needs to go just fuck this guy up. Can you do this? No. You go to the other side. Unfortunately, I wanted to go there.
Oh!
Okay. Alright. Got one of them down. This I think we need to use. No, not that. Well, maybe that. Get away from the enemy. Okay. That would involve multiple attacks opportunities. Should be fine. Oops. Not you. Oh. Could actually move him. I don't know that we want to. Okay, I think we actually move him here. Alright, so the doctor and these guys are in real trouble. I don't know what to do about it. This is why I should have left a soldier over here, but I didn't. That's kind of what I was worried about. Okay. This is the better warrior too. Oh, what is this? How does this work? Who's the target? Okay, but this lets you move. We're not in the right position. Okay. So we gotta do this. So we can try to get away. The doctor still just needs to heal him though, and then just hope that that one attack opportunity doesn't hit. But even if it does, the doctor's health is less important. Oh, that was bad. He's got a lot of movement. Ah, yeah, he can heal. Okay, that's good. They're being dumb. Oh god, he's gonna go kill the doctor. Not quite. But he did. Poor Velasquez, the old man. Oh no, my scout! Shit. Oh no! This guy's coming over here. This is bad. Oh, maybe it's not as bad. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Don't think I should have broken my guys up. Oh wait, oh the soldier's dead. Okay, that's actually... It wasn't the pretty scout. Yeah, it wasn't. That's actually pretty good. No, it got blocked. Okay, you guys are here. That's the shaman. There's also this guy. Okay, I think we actually need to group up, which means we need to run these guys over here. Does that have full cover? Damn it. What does he have full cover through? Just bodies? Oh my god, you fucking missed again. Shitty. You could move, but that would be bad, so we're not gonna do that. You could move, but that would be bad, so we're not gonna do that. Okay. Oh god. Really dumb. Oh boy. Oh boy. Did he shoot a blowgun at me? What a fucking sneak? Oh, he's flanking. Oh, that's bad. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, this is real bad. Oh my god. Oh. Fucking quick shots! This is really hard. There's no way we're gonna win this. I don't know what to do. Oh! How? Oh. Yeah, it's the person. Person is granting them full cover. This guy's not hit, I think, once with his fucking gun. He's supposed to be a good ranged attacker. Can we retreat? I think we have to retreat, because that guy's just gonna get swarmed and die. Okay. Moderately poisoned? We lost a bunch of equipment. Harmless lacerations. Critical bone fracture. Moderate ballistic trauma. Look at all the natives are very excited. Your men are outnumbered and you're forced to retreat. You pull your injured out of the fight and flee into the jungle, relieved when the natives finally give up the pursuit. Justice was not served this time, but now you know where they hide their canoes. It should be difficult to find them again if you wish to have another go. Does the game show your ship percentage everywhere? When you're hovering over them on your turns, yes. In the top right. It does, but it's like... Let's leave. Bye-bye. Alright, so we gotta go treat people. Well, we gotta treat, like, a bunch of people. Oh, except we gotta... Okay, so we need to treat you. Okay. You are not... Right, we need to treat our doctor, because he can't actually do anything right now. We can't treat anyone. Other than that, we're gonna treat you, and hope that they don't go critical. I also don't have very many rations left, to be honest. Yeesh. Good first expedition for your doc. Fell in quicksand and then got stabbed a bunch of times. Uh-huh. He's the 50-year-old man. Your patrol is traveling along a wide stream when Montego Aragones notices something glimmering in the water out of the corner of his eye. A closer inspection reveals that the bed of the stream is littered with sizable lumps of gold that must have washed down from the mountains. Collect the gold. Your people collect all the gold they can find as they move up the stream until the gold gradually thins and disappears entirely. Okay. Some people's condition has worsened due to lack of treatment. He's now severe, but they are also both now severe. But we do have 3 doctors now, so that's good. I might have to go kill a pig. Teresa Sanchez runs up to you and requests a moment of your time. Capitan Morales, will you please halt the expedition for a moment? I would like to investigate some interesting fungi that I and my assistant have found growing in some trees we've passed. As you wish. You allow the doctor a few moments to collect samples before continuing. Sanchez withdraws to her cart to examine the samples and emerges after a moment with an unambiguous conclusion. As far as we can tell, the numbing properties of the fungi when ingested will serve perfectly in treating injuries or disease. Perhaps it would be wise to ask the servants to collect any further fungi we find. See to it. Your expedition proceeds a little more slowly to allow your servants time to collect all the fungi you pass. Eventually, the infected trees thin and stop appearing along your path. What did we gain out of that? Oh, 20 herbs. Okay. Well, the problem is, no one's gonna be... An unambiguous conclusion, as far as we can tell. You guys are doctoring. Is there anyone with herbalism? Okay, you can do herbalism. It's like I would like to retain some of these giant amount of herbs, but my doctors are a little bit busy. Yeah, that's literally, I can only get 4 out of all of those herbs, but oh well. Also, I'm not gonna get a lot of meat. Gained 4 meat, okay, but everyone's condition has improved. The Haruspecs, oh boy. The general mood is good during the evening meal. Your people manage to put the dangers of the land and the general troubles of the adventuring life out of their minds and enjoy their meals while sharing stories from the homeland. Really burn through that medicine. Yeah, how much do we have left? Oh, well, 46. We still got plenty left. Nevertheless, you notice Antonio Velasquez finishing his meal rather quickly and sneaking off into the woods with a large hunter sack. Finish your meal and look for Antonio. You follow the path that Antonio took and have no trouble tracking his footprints in the soft mud. You find the doctor just out of earshot of the camp, kneeling on a large patch of moss, animal entrails spread out before him. Jesus. What are you doing out here? He jumped startled. Morales, you followed me here from the camp? I only wish to make sure you're alright. Yes, of course, I'm grateful for your concern. Is something wrong? I'm wondering what you're doing with those intestines. First, let me assure you there's nothing occult or demonic about this practice. Enlighten me. Have you ever heard of horospices? Hepatomancy, divination by animal entrails? He nods. It is an ancient practice, quite harmless. Except to the animal, I suppose. Are the animals not supposed to be correctly sacrificed? He scratches the back of his head sheepishly. I helped out in the kitchen tonight. You're supposed to be treating severe injuries. Come to think of it, you often volunteer for the kitchen. It is a waning art, so rare as to not even merit the wrath of the church. I know of no other practitioners in Spain other than myself and my long-departed master. This guy's the hero of this story. I can deduce that you learned Haruspicy from the same master who taught you medicine. He laid the foundation of my knowledge, yes. I was always more interested in a path, much to his dismay. I spent all my years building on what he taught me, learning to help people directly, physically. So you are essentially a druid? No! I don't think that that's... You see now why I'm so secretive about my education. I should have you burned at the stake. Yes, you'd better continue to keep it to yourself. Your discretion means a lot to me, Capitan. Unless you divine the terrible doom of my entire expedition, then by all means, let me know. He laughs and nods. You return to the camp. Before the sleep takes you, you hear Antonio's soft footsteps past your tent as he returns safely from his clandestine ritual. Uh-huh. Can he wild shape? Wow, that would be a thing. Yeah, we're running low on, Right now we'd settle for some dang good berries, that's true. We are running low on, Okay, I will assign myself. I'll not assign you. I need to assign you, and I need to assign you. Who else is... Okay. Could do herbalism, preserve me some more herbs. Give me those herbs! You're sitting in your tent poring over maps and charts when Teresa Sanchez jumps in, a clear urgency in her voice. Capitan Morales, thieves have snuck past our guards. They're stealing our supplies. And the defenses, don't let them escape. Oh, I see. Well, this is not gonna be fun. So scholar or another doctor. Let's take the scholar, I guess. I don't remember what scholars do. Oh, should have Publius. Abundance. Holy shit! That's a lot of guards, or a lot of guys. Why are they civilians? They're not. This feels bad. scholar's ability. Give an ally 2 more moves of the scholars to recruit, 4 if veteran, and 6 if sergeant. Oh, well, that's just gives them more moves, so we don't need that. Otherwise, they'll get more abilities as they get bigger, but right? As they get bigger, they get higher level, but yeah, so they're not really useful right now. Oh, we can try down a torch. So we don't get God. Yeah, their accuracy is 28%. Scholar's not very good. But their weakness has been exposed. Wait, does my doctor not? Oh, it does. Hey, you got him. I deduce that person is weak to having metal shoved through their torso.
Yeah.
Well, I think they escaped. I think they're also escaping. I don't know how we're gonna prevent them from escaping. Okay, I don't care about that. There we go. Yeah, he did it! You killed him! I think they're gonna escape. This game should have included a toaster repair skill and ancient alien toasters. Wait, wasn't there a person here? I guess that's the person who ran over there. Oh, do melee attacks not have an accuracy? Just a... Oh. That's interesting. That's very interesting. like that should be fine too.
Ugh.
Oh shit. Oh, I can move here. No, I can't. Move there? Can't move anywhere. Oh, I have no more spaces. Aha! I can move under. Well, not all the way over, but good enough, I guess. Yeah, you're gone.
Ugh. Yeah.
Maybe I can still reach that next turn anyway.
Nah.
Oh! This is, not the best, like... Oh, shit. I'm dropping all frames. Okay, now it's back. I'm not sure how long I was dropping frames, but... Oh, shit. Okay. You have your ranged attack that's... What? But just because one person got out? Ugh, that's kind of annoying. Despite your best efforts, some of the thieves managed to escape with the loot from your carts. You and your people go over defense of the camp, trying to find out where they got in. You'd find several flaws in your security. You should probably endeavor to guard your camp better in the future. Thanks. Thanks, game. Oh my god, I'm out of rations. Shit. Is that what they stole? Doesn't say what they actually stole. I need to get to there. We're going to be in trouble. We're close. Okay. Here, piggy, piggy, piggy. Uh-huh. Alright, so... You guys are in harmless, which is... Okay, so... Maybe we do that, and then... We need to actually just do a lot of hunting, because we need... I'm not sure how this is gonna work. We have no meat. Oh, you still can't fucking do anything. That's right. Shit. Oh, you're only twos. This is not great. Wait. This feels like a game where you almost don't want your good guys to win. Yes. That's why I see all the starting all these fights, of course. We need fucking... Oh, this is so bad. How much is our, like, medicine? Oh my god. Oops. Ten followers have gone hungry and have lost morale. Yeah, that's true. Okay, we're into the zone. We can get some food. We gotta buy some goddamn food. Also, we can go get our traps. Food is in low supply. Shit. Which unfortunately means it's really expensive. Do we have no equipment? What? Did we lose all of our equipment? Or is it just assigned? Oh, it's just assigned. Okay. Oops. Okay. Need rations. We could trade medicine, but we need the medicine as well. I think we need that much. Go pick up our goddamn... Yes. Buenos dias, Morales. Your order is ready. I think you'll be very pleased with the product. Time for the cannibalism tutorial. Your servants politely file past Kintara and disappear into his workshop for a few months, and they return carrying a single large packet. Come back anytime if you need more of these duties. I'm always happy to supply. Nope, I do not want any more. I need to get back to... Oh god, it's gonna be a while. Oh god. No, we gotta buy more. God, this sucks. Oh, I don't want to do that. Okay, so... Did we get any meat? We did get some meat. Wait, do we not need... Oh, okay. We actually have enough meat. Didn't I make Seagull a cannibal in my RimWorld game? Yes, that was a recurring thing that you did. Some more shit. Do hunting. Can't do hunting. Can do herbalism, I guess. So we need that. Trolling we don't need. Maybe we need some guarding. Probably need to do some guarding. Harmlessly disease. Why is that a... Okay. This is bad. Party fails no steps when you're metal. Okay, well that's actually probably fine. Oh, the game is saving. Okay, it's an autosave. Some form. Just don't know. Oh yeah, I can go kill these pigs. You should do that. Oh! Really? I guess that makes sense. Just didn't really think about it. How much meat do we have? Lots of meat. Okay, okay. So I think now we... get some people treated. I'm gonna guard, I don't need you doing anything. Good night, Fiona. I should finish up too. Okay. Yay. Lost medicine. Your lead supply cart, weakened under the stress of the lengthy travel, has split its rear axle, halting your caravan in its tracks. Your people give the cart a cursory examination. We can repair the cart, but it takes several hours. If we need to get moving right away, we can take the pole from the halberd or similar and use that as a makeshift axle. I don't need the equipment. Oh, I have to actually go in and manually unassign it from someone. Alright, there you go. You and your crew, in an instance of engineering genius, use the shaft of a halberd to replace the axle. The makeshift part will last till nightmare. Nightfall, at which point the servants will have ample time to find a fitting replacement from the jungle. Okay, we made it back to Santo Domingo. Jesus. What the hell is that noise? Oh yes, please treat injured followers. Wait, what? Oh my god, I don't have enough medicine. Also, wait. Oh god, some of these people's morale is like really low. When did that happen? I guess that's mainly from the one night without food. I think that was the sound of a Star Trek away team beaming out. Possibly. Actually need him more than the other one. Can't go to the... Oh, not you. Trade resources. Oh, God. I do need some medicine. Oh my god, it's so expensive. Alright, everybody's good. We just have no more medicine. Okay, we're gonna save here. We'll talk to the governor next time. Hunger. God, that one fight fucked us up so bad. Okay. Thank you everyone for joining me tonight for Expeditions Conquistador. We'll be back tomorrow, or we'll be back next week, next Tuesday, with this again. We'll continue seeing how this plays out. I want to get at least a little ways into the game before we decide how far we're going to take it. I will not be back tomorrow night, as far as I know. But I will be back maybe Thursday, guaranteed Friday. The schedule is also below the stream. You can follow me for notifications when I go live. You can sub for emotes of my cats. Really appreciate you guys watching and chatting. It's a lot of fun. Glad to be able to play interesting games like this, talk about it with you guys, and you know, even when it's so yeah, I hope you will join me again in the future. Good night. Do not know the canoe fight is an optional late game boss. Oh boy. Goodbye.